Okay, today I'm going to take you from the comfort of your armchair right up to the top of Glencoe, onto the top of the Aonach Eagach Ridge. And in true Blue Peter fashion, we skip straight to the Aonach Eagach Ridge itself and miss out the boring climb up. The feature down there is the Chancellor, and over there we've got Bidian and Bean with its head in the cloud, and over there we've got the Buckle Small and then the Buckle Large, the Blackwater Reservoir, and at the back of the Aonach Eagach we've got Thema Moors. So that's my walking buddy Peter Adams. You'll have seen him in many of my videos before. And here we've got a close-up of the Chancellor. We didn't go out onto that protruding rock, probably because we were scared, but more so because we probably didn't have enough time. Given that we started the hill walk here from the car park at 9:30 AM, and we didn't get back to the main road until about 6:30 PM. So it was a good job we had the head torches to get down, I tell you. So more views there over onto the Moors. That very annoying black thing weaving about at the left hand side of the picture is my camcorder's attempt at what's called a dead cat to try and stop the wind noise on the internal microphone for that. Didn't work very well. So this is Peter looking back at the first drop. Now we had secretly hoped that was what was called the entrance exam in Gordon Old's video called Glencoe Scrambles. So basically that's the entrance exam there. Those climbers are just finishing it. You've got to head over towards your right hand side as you face away from the rock, and then back over to the left to rejoin the ridge. It's exposed on both sides. There is a pole there to stop you falling over actually at the bottom of it as you come off it. And yeah, glad to get that out of the way. They say if you can do that, you can do the rest of it no problem at all. So there's a view back over to Bidian, and of an easy walk up to basically the first Monroe from this bit here. So obviously there's going to be a bit of scrambling involved in doing the ridge. People like to do the down bits on his bum facing forward. I just don't know how he can do that. I prefer to face back in towards the rock and use my arms and my legs and shimmy down the rock that way. So the weather seems to be clearing up a bit for us, which is good. So it's not soon until you're beginning the ascent for the first Monroe, which is Meilgerag, 3,126 feet or 953 metres. So it's good not just to be doing the scariest ridge walk in Scotland, but to be bagging 2 Monroes en route. There we can see a climber going up the chimney, I would imagine that is. And that's the crazy pinnacles away over there. And my advice would be to stick to the ridge. Don't use the bypass paths, because usually they're a bypass to nowhere, roads to nowhere. Yeah. So Peter's taking a little drink, and that's us looking back at Aonach and the Blackwater Reservoir, and over to the Moors. that we've already tackled. And then swinging round to look at Biddying. So, the whole ridge is made of 4 tops. So the first one's Aonach, it's a subtop of Mill Jerg, who's the next top. He's a Monroe at 3,126 metres. And then we've got a subtop of Sgurnan Fiadach, the second Monroe, and it sits proudly at 3,172 feet. So that's looking back up to a bit that we descended, and the view over to the Moors, Ben Nevis. And it's true what they say about the Aonach Eagach Ridge. Once you're on it, the only way off it is to get to the end of it, or to return to the start of it. You cannot descend either left or right due to the fact that it may look okay going down, and then you'll come across cliffs and you'll just need to come back straight back up. So it's not recommended at all. So we're tackling it obviously in the direction from east to west out towards sea, and being November, as I mentioned earlier, the sun's getting quite low in the sky now. The day's getting well on. In fact, Peter and I had to get down using the aid of head torches. That's looking back in the golden light of the day, and looking over to Biddying just now. And that's the second Monroe. So this is the subtop of the second Monroe, but we're on at this point in time, having a little breather, a little something to eat. And as you can see, Ben Nevis has now come out of the clouds. He's looking really nice. I love the light at this time of day, just absolutely amazing light. That's the back end of the Aonach Eagach. Front end's illuminated outside. So we'll push up to the final Monroe top now. And there you go, that's the front side of the Aonach Eagach Ridge with the crazy pinnacles illuminated by the low level sun. Final push onto the second Monroe. Another look round at the Moors and Ben Nevis, the Aonachs. Now the sun seems to have went down. Looking back at the Aonach Eagach Ridge and Bucquet of Moor, there's no sunlight on it anymore. I think it's time Peter and I really run up there. And the descent's tricky because you need to make sure you don't go into the clachaig valley where many people have came a cropper, I'm afraid. We took the wrong route, we headed down towards the back of Glencoe. We should have headed directly left here down towards the road. So it took us a hell of a lot longer than expected. Here we are in the parking car for a well-deserved pint at the end of the traverse, and then we get a taxi back up the road to the car park at Jimmy Savilles. Thanks for watching.